Namaste. I'm going to read volume 2, book 2, Rudra Samhita, part 5, chapter 55, the chopping of Bana's arms and his humiliation in the Shiva Puran. Om Bhakratu Namakaya, Surya Kotisma, Nirvignam Korea Savakaya. Om Yadevi Sapushupadyara. Hari Om Tat Sat. Vyasa said, O dear sage, son of Kumara, O omniscient son of Brahma, obeisance be to you. A wonderful story has been narrated to me by you. When Shiva was made to yawn and lie flat by Vishnu through the Jarambhana missile in the course of the war, and when the army of Bana was slain, what did Bana do? Please narrate. Suta said, when hearing these words of Vyasa of immeasurable refulgence, the great sage, the delighted son of Brahma, replied. Sanat Kumara said, O Vyasa of great intellect, listen to the highly wonderful story of Krishna and Shiva who indulge in sports in accordance with the worldly conventions. When Shiva sportively lay flat on the ground along with his sons and gunners, Bana, the king of Dechas, came out to fight with Krishna. With the horses mobilized by Kumbhanda and holding various weapons and missiles, the powerful son of Bali performed an incomparable fight. On seeing his army destroyed, the lord of the Dechas became infuriated. The powerful son of Bali fought an incomparable battle. Lord Krishna, the great hero, with additional strength derived from Shiva, roared loudly in the battlefield, considering Bana as insignificant as a blade of grass. A great sage, he made the twanging sound of his wonderful bow called Saranga and frightened what little remained of Bana's army. The intervening space between heaven and earth was filled with the great sound originating from the twang of his bow. Drawing the string of his bow up to the air, the infuriated Vishnu discharged sharp arrows as furious as serpents on Bana. On seeing the arrows coming, Bana, the son of Bali, split them even before they reached him by means of arrows discharged from his bow. Lord Bana, suppressor of enemies, roared again. The Vrishnis, thinking of Krishna, were afraid and dejected. Thinking upon the lotus-like feet of Shiva, the haughty son of Bali discharged his arrows at Krishna, the most valorous. Thinking upon the lotus-like feet of Shiva, the powerful destroyer of Asuras, Krishna split them before they reached him by means of his own arrows. Rama and other Vrishnis, the powerful ones agitated by anger, slew their respective opponents. Thus the tumultuous fight between the two strong armies went on for a long time, aggravating the wonder of the spectators. In the meantime, the infuriated king of birds suppressed the army of Bana, striking all with his wings. Seeing his army routed and himself oppressed, Bana, the powerful lord of Dechas, son of Bali, foremost among Shiva's devotees, was infuriated. Thinking upon the lotus-like feet of Shiva, thousand-armed Bana displayed his valor unbearable to his enemies. The destroyer of heroes discharged simultaneously an unlimited number of arrows on Garuda, Krishna, and Yadas separately. O sage, he hit Garuda with an arrow, Krishna with another, Bala with a third. The powerful hero hit others too. Then Krishna, the great Lord, the great valor of the form of Vishnu, the destroyer of demons, became angry and roared in the course of the battle. Thinking upon Shiva, he hit Bana and his terrible army simultaneously with the good arrows discharged with force from his bow. Vishnu split his bow and umbrella as well as other things. Without being excited, he killed and felled his horses by means of his arrows. Bana, the great hero, roared furiously. He hit Krishna with his iron club, and Krishna fell on the ground. O celestial sage, Krishna got up immediately and fought with Bana, the great devotee of Shiva. It was to keep up the worldly sport that he fought thus. A great battle went on for a long time between Krishna, who was Vishnu, or Shiva himself, and that strong Asura, who was the most excellent devotee of Shiva. O great sage, the powerful Krishna fought for a long time with Bana. Deriving strength at the instance of Shiva, he became furious. At the bidding of Shiva, Lord Krishna, the destroyer of heroic enemies, chopped off several arms of Bana by means of Sudarshana. Only his 4 beautiful arms were left. Thanks to the grace of Shiva, the demon too was freed from pain. Forgetting himself, Krishna, who assumed a great prowess, attempted to cut off the head of Bana. Then Shiva got up. Shiva said, O Lord, son of Devaki, O Vishnu, what was ordained by me formerly has been accomplished by you, who always follow my dictates. Do not cut off the head of Bana. Withdraw your weapon, Sudarshana. At my bidding, the discus shall always be rendered ineffective with regard to my people. O Vishnu, this unfailing discus and victory in battle were formally bestowed on you by me. Hence you withdraw from the battleground. O Lord of Lakshmi, you did not hurl this discus at Daricha, Ravana, Taraka, Tripuras and others without my consent. You are a great yogin, the supreme soul, and the exciter of men. Hence you ponder over this yourself. You are engaged in the welfare of all living beings. I have granted him a boon that he will not fear death. These words of mine shall remain true. Forever I am pleased with you. O Vishnu, some time back he became haughty enough to say, give me battle, while he scratched his arms and forgot his goal. Then I cursed him ere long. The person will arrive and cut off your arms. You shall be cured of your haughtiness. Turning to Bana, at my bidding, Vishnu has cut off your arms. Now withdraw from the battlefield. Go back to your abode along with the married couple. Sanat Kumara said, saying this and uniting them in friendship, Lord Shiva returned to his abode along with his sons and Ganas. On hearing the words of Shiva, Krishna withdrew Sudarshana. With his body unwounded, the victorious Krishna entered into the harem. He consoled Rudra and his wife. He accepted the jewels given in plenty by Bana. They took Usa's friend, Chitralekha, the great yogini, also with them. Krishna, who accomplished his task at the bidding of Shiva, was immensely pleased. After mentally bowing to Shiva, Vishnu took leave of Bana and returned to his city along with his followers. On the way, he conquered Varuna, who had opposed him in various ways. After reaching Dwarka, he celebrated the event jubilantly. After reaching Dwarka, he dismissed Garuda. Seeing his friends and joking with them, he roamed about as he pleased. Footnotes. (331) It refers to the incident of the battle between Vishnu and Daricha. Here ends today's reading of the Shiva Puran. Om Prabhu Purandanatam Vivambeshanatam Jagannatanatam Sarandabajan Bhutipatam Bhuyasharambhutanatam Shivam Shankaram Shamameshanamidi Om Kapura Kaurum Karanavartaram Sansarasaram Bhujagendrahadam Sadavasantam Nidyarvine Bhavam Bhavami Saitam Shvam Sakwan Sotram Makamichas Shiva Shumatas. Hari Om. Jenti Mangalakari, Badrakali, Kapalenta Kaksh, Om to Mata Chavitata, to Bandus Church, Sakata, Vidyatra, we don't do so. Hari Om Tatsat.